Hello kids, how are you? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Welcome to online classes. This side Hema Yadav from Shiv Jyoti Educational Group, Kota. Today we will revise chapter 5, multiplication from maths. Take out your books and open page number 89. In this chapter we will cover these topics: multiplication facts, multiplication fact on a number line, multiplication methods, multiplication of a 2-digit number by 1-digit number, multiplication of 3-digit number by 1-digit number, multiplication by carrying over, multiplication by 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on numbers like 50, 60, 70, and word problems. Before starting multiplication facts, children, I want to tell you one thing, that you should learn the tables from 2 to 9. So, because this chapter totally based on tables. Multiplication, the product of numbers remains the same even if we change the order. Let's see one example. Here, 4 groups of 3 trees. First group, second group, third group and fourth group. Each group has 3 trees. 1, 2, 3. So we are going to multiply 4 by 3. It will be 12. Now come on the next. Here 3 groups of 4 trees. 1, 2 and 3. Here 4 trees. 1 tree, 2 trees, 3 trees and 4 trees. Now we are going to multiply 3 by 4. The product will remain same. So we can say that if we change the order of numbers, the product will remain same. The product of any number and 1 is the number itself. For example, if we are multiplying any number by 1, the product will number itself. Here we are multiplying 7 by 1. So the product will be 7. We can take more example. 4 multiplied by 1 is equal to 4. 5 multiplied by 1 is equal to 5. 9 multiplied by 1 is equal to 9. The product of any number and 0 is always 0. For example, here we are going to multiply 0 by 4. The product will be 0. Other example, we can multiply 0 by 3. The product will be 0. But 0 multiplied by 9 is also 0. Multiplication on a number line. Children, now we are going to learn multiplication on a number line. Here you can see one number line is given here and we are going to multiply 2 by 3. So we have to take 3 jumps by covering 2 numbers. Then we reach on 6. So we can say 2 multiplied by 3 is equal to 6. Another example, here we are going to multiply 3 by 4 on number line. So we have to take 4 jumps by covering 3 numbers. We reach on 12. So we can say that 3 multiplied by 4 is equal to 12. Now we will discuss about multiplication method. Children, we can solve the sum by 2 methods: horizontal multiplication method and vertical multiplication method. First, we will see horizontal multiplication. In this method, we have to place the number next to other. Here, we are writing 4 and next to other is 2. And we have to put multiplication sign between both of them. And the product will we will write in the same row. So 4 multiplied by 2 is equal to 8. In vertical multiplication, we have to place the number one below the other and we will put the multiplication sign in front of the second number. Look here, 4 and below 4 is 2 and multiplication sign in front of it is this. And when we multiply 4 by 2, The product will 8. Next method, multiplication of a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. We can multiply a given 2-digit number by a 1-digit number in 2 ways. First, horizontal method. Here we are going to multiply 34 by 2. We have to follow some steps for solving it. Step 1. Multiply the digit at the ones place by 2. Here 4 is at ones place, so we will multiply first 4 by 2. It will be 8. Step 2. Multiply the digit at the tens place by 2. Here 3 is at tens place, so we will multiply 3 by 2. It will be 6. Step 3. Write the digits at their correct places. 8 is on ones place, 6 is at tens place. So 34 multiplied by 2 is equal to 68. Next way, vertical way. Here again we are going to multiply 34 by 2. We have to follow some steps again. Step 1. Multiply the digit at the ones place by 2. Here 4 is at ones place, so we are going to multiply 2 by 4. It will be 8. Now step 2. Multiply the digit at tens place by 2. Here 3 is at tens place, so we will multiply 3 by 2. It will be 68. So 34 multiplied by 2 is 68. Multiplication of a 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. Again, we can solve this sum by 2 methods. First, we are going to see horizontal method. 431 multiplied by 2. We have to follow some steps again. Step 1. Multiply the digit at the ones place by 2. Here 1 is at ones place, so we are going to multiply 1 by 2. It will be 2. Step 2. Multiply the digit at the tens place by 2. Here 3 is at tens place, so we are multiplying 3 by 2. It will be 6. Step 3. Multiply the digit at the hundreds place by 2. Here 4 is at hundreds place, so we will multiply 4 by 2 is equal to 8. Write the digits at their correct places. 2 is at ones place, 6 is at tens place, and 8 is on hundreds place. So 431 multiplied by 2 is equal to 862. Now we will solve the same sum in vertical way. We are going to again multiply 431 by 2. We have to follow again some steps. Step 1. Multiply the digit at the ones place by 2. Here 1 is at ones place, so we are going to multiply 2 by 1. It will be 2. 2 ones are 2. Step 2. Multiply the digit at the tens place by 2. Here 3 is at tens place, so we are going to multiply 3 by 2. 3 twos are 6. So we are writing 6 at tens place. Step 3. Multiply the digit at the hundreds place by 2. Here 4 is at hundred place, so we are going to multiply 4 by 2. It will be 8. So 431 multiplied by 2 is equal to 862.
Now we are going to solve multiplication by carrying over. Look at the given examples. Here we are going to multiply 38 by 2. we have to follow some steps to solve these sums. Step 1, multiply the digit at the ones place by 2. Here children, you can see 8 is at ones place. So, we are going to multiply 8 by 2. If the result is a 2-digit number, if we are getting 2-digit number result, then keep the ones and carry over the tens. So, we have to write the ones place number at the ones place and the other number we have to carry on the tens place. Look here, 8 multiplied by 2 is equal to 16. Here 6 is at ones place. So, we are writing 6 here at ones place and now we will carry 1 on tens place. Now, step 2, multiply the digit at the tens place by 2. Children, here you can see 3 is at tens place. So, we are going to multiply 3 by 2. It will be 6. Now, add the carried over number to the result. What is the result here? Result is 6. So, we will add carried over number, that is 1 and 6. It will be 7. Write the 7 in the tens column. So, we have to write 7 at tens column. So, 38 multiplied by 2 will be 76. Now, look 3-digit numbers by 1-digit number in carry over method. Again, we have to follow some steps to solve this. Step 1, multiply the digit at the ones place by 4. Here you can see 5 is at ones place. So, we are going to multiply 5 by 4. It will be 20. So, we have to write 0 at ones place and we will carry over 2 at tens place. Step 2, multiply the digit at the tens place by 4. Here 3 is at tens place. So, we are going to multiply 3 by 4. It will be 12. Now, we will add carried over number in 12. 12 plus 2 will be 14. We have to write 4 at tens place and we will carry 1 at hundreds place. Now, step 3, multiply the digit at the hundred place by 4. Here 2 is at hundreds place. So, we are going to multiply 2 by 4. It will be 8. Now, we will add carried over number in 8. So, 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. Here we will write 9 at hundred place. So, 235 multiplied by 4 is equal to 940. Now, multiplication by 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on numbers. 10, 20, 30, 40 are numbers ending with 0. Children, you can see here these numbers are ending with 0. Let's learn how to multiply other numbers with these numbers. Now, we will learn here कि how can we multiply these numbers with other numbers. If we multiply a number by a number ending with 0, the product always ends with 0. Here we are going to multiply 5 by 10. You can see here 10 is ending with 0. So, we will ignore this 0 and we will multiply these two numbers. 5 multiplied by 1, it will be 5. And the 0 we have to keep on ones place, it will be 50. So, 5 multiplied by 10 will be 50. Next example, 4 multiplied by 30. Here 30 is ending with 0. So, we will ignore this 0 and we will multiply these two numbers. 4 multiplied by 3 will be 12 and we have to put 0 after 12. It will be 120. So, 4 multiplied by 30 is equal to 120. Next example, 9 multiplied by 40. Here 40 is ending with 0. So, we will ignore this 0 and we will multiply 9 by 4. it will be 36, and we will put 0 after 36. So it will be 360. So we can say 9 multiplied by 40 is equal to 360. If we multiply a number ending with 0 by another number ending with 0, we follow the given steps. Let's multiply 20 by 30. Here children, you can see these both numbers are ending with 0. So we have to again follow some steps. Step 1, multiply the numbers by ignoring the zeros. Again we will ignore these two zeros, and the leftover number is 2 multiplied by 3. It will be 6. Now step 2, count the total number of zeros in both the numbers. Now we will count the zeros. How many zeros are here? 1 and 2. And write them to the right of the result obtained in step 1. Now we will put these two zeros after 6. So 20 multiplied by 30 will 600. Now word problems. Look at the given word problems. In a class, 2 children can sit on one desk. If there are 36 desks in the class, how many children can sit in the class? Children, how many students can sit on one desk? 2 children can sit on one desk. And how many desks are there? There are 36 desks. So again we have to follow some steps. Step 1, number of desks. How many desks are there? 36. Children on one desk. How many children can sit on one desk? It is 2. So we are going to multiply 36 by 2. We have to arrange these numbers in columns like this, 36, then below it 2, and in front of 2 the sign of multiplication. Now we will multiply these numbers. Here 6 is at ones place, so we are going to multiply 6 by 2. It will be 12. We will write 2 at ones place, and we will carry 1 at tens place. Here 3 is at tens place, so we are going to multiply 3 by 2. It will be 6. 6 plus carried over number 1 will be 7. Total number of children 36 multiplied by 2 is equal to 72. So answer is 72 children can sit in the class. Thank you.